Hey, welcome back to Test Latino. My name is Rafael, and today we're going to make a new modification to the Model 3. Today's modification will be removing the original T on the Model 3, and we're going to replace it with a lighted T. Let's see what it looks like. The first thing we need to do is to remove the cover from the rear of the trunk. This will help us expose the wiring of the license plate to connect the cables from the red lighted T. It's a fairly straightforward process, just pulling it and removing it from the clips. So the problem that we have here right now is that this car's paint is not a normal paint job. It's really a plastic spray that was applied. So we need to be careful that when we remove the T here, we don't lift the paint job that we did. To do this, we're going to use a nylon thread that came with the red lighted T from EVAnnex, and you just have to be very, very careful, especially with the paint we have, so that we don't damage it. All you need to do is go behind the T with the thread and we'll remove the glue. And as you can see, it's fairly straightforward, very easy. So once we do that, we need to clean up the remaining glue that's in the car or on the car. And then once we do that, we are ready to attach the template. The template is going to serve as a guide to where we need to drill the holes for the new lighted T. Once we have the template in the right position, which indicates where we're going to drill the holes for the bottom and the top of the new T, we can make sure that it's going to be centered and that we're not going to have any problems with the installation. So let's do the first hole, and this is stressful, so let's see how it goes. Perfect. And now we do the second one. Now we're ready to remove the guiding tape, and we can also remove the template since we already have the holes in place. We don't need the guide anymore. So we remove this carefully, and the next step that we need to follow is that we're going to start pushing in the wires from the base of the T, of the new T. We're going to put them all the way in until we have about 2 inches left. That is going to allow us to add some silicone to the hole so that there are no leaks when we're either washing the car or if it rains. We do this by adding a drop or two on the top of the wire, and then we also do a little bit on the opposite side. Once we do this, we can remove the back cover of the adhesive of the base T, and we're going to carefully align it to where it needs to go before we do the same process to the top part of the new red T. Being very careful, we're just going to align it and push it lightly so that it doesn't attach permanently yet. Once we do that, the process is the same. We just need to leave a little bit of room so we can put some of the silicone, and then we will finally align both the base T and the top part of the T. To do the connection is a fairly straightforward process. The EVAnnex T kit comes with everything you need. So the first thing we do is that we put the connectors on the cables of the new T. And then once we do that, we attach the opposite side to intercept the brown and the black wires, which goes black on black and the red with the brown, from the base tee into the wiring harness of the license plate. It's really a fairly straightforward process, and the EVAnnex kit comes with all the instructions, and it's really simple. So once we're done with that, we're going to be ready to test the connection, and then we can wrap everything, organize it nice and clean with a little bit of electrical tape. So let's see, after we're done with this wiring, if the actual wiring connection works. So from what I can see, we have a successful install. The light is working, so now we're just going to put everything back together. Now we're ready to close everything, put it all back together, put the cover back on, and this is the end of the project of installing the red lighted tee from EVAnnex on a Model 3. Well, there you have it. I hope you liked it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. Click on the bell to get notifications. See you later. Stay charged.